This announcement for all the faint-hearted. You might want to dip before the jerks get started. If you like frank conversation, then pull up a seat. If you like the unexpected, then you're in for a treat. But you're not a captive, there's no ransom to pay. You can just hit the X if you don't want to play. Don't like what we do, then you can hit the X. Don't like what we say, you can hit the X. Don't want to join the crew, you can hit the X. You don't have to stay, you can hit the X. This is not a hostage situation, you can hit the X. This is not a hostage situation, you can hit the X. This is not a hostage situation. Situation. This is not a hostage situation.
You're embarrassing yourself. Go to bed. No,
Hello.
the intro was so perfect. No they and thems for the topic tonight.
Oh, isn't it though? Isn't it just? If you didn't catch Soup's live earlier, then that's your appointment for after this. You need to go back and listen because it was really excellent and funny. I love it when soup gets spicy. I love me some spicy soup.
She was very spicy this morning. I just woke up and I had a notification that she was live. So I'm like, let me go. And boy, she was just all ready. I mean, it was 6 o'clock in the morning for me. But she was just
it was a short one. It was under an hour.
Yeah. Hey, Kim.
Oh. Hey, Kim. Hey, everybody. Welcome in. Welcome back. Tango will be with us.
Members.
Yes. And Tango will be with us in a little bit.
Yeah, she'll be a little late, but she'll be here.
And Josh B., thank you very much. You are a sweetheart. It will be put to good use. Thank you. I really appreciate it.
Yes, Josh.
Archangel became a member. She's been a member. Tara became a member. Tara's been a member also. But we thank you for your loyalty to us.
Yes, we do. All right, y'all.
Picking up pretty much from where Soup was this morning, and I gather from the looks of it that Nonsense has a live for after we go live that has sort of cows stirring the pot as the image. How stunningly unoriginal. And the title is something about stirring the pot and licking the spoon. Again, so stunningly unoriginal. I can't believe how offended you are and how over the top your comments were about the saint joke. I don't know whether you want to sort of share the start of that. Sorry, darling.
She has a
tattoo.
Yes, gosh.
No, she really has saints and sinners and something on her that I don't know. She was like, catch up, lady. I done got it tattooed on my legs. Girl.
I find it very strange, because I can't imagine having anything that was supposedly so traumatic to me tattooed on my body. Just a thought.
I would die. Christy, I saw she showed her overalls. I told y'all, if this is true,
God.
I told you all that she would be wearing overalls just like Clue and Cletus, and she's got little figurines. Yes, of Clue and Cletus and her little shred. Oh my God.
Wow.
Okay.
What happened?
What do you mean?
When you said, oh my God, I thought the rabbit had bit you again.
No.
No, it's oh my God that she is wearing.
She's wearing overalls, Pearl. She's wearing overalls.
It's time. It's time to put out the Clue aid warnings. I'm telling you, Eliza.
Put it out, Eliza.
You want me to show it? All right.
Oh yes.
We've got
I'll
a
talk and
couple.
it'll come up.
Here's one.
This is the clue aid warning. You all are entering a cult.
Red
Which
Kool-Aid
appears
alert,
to be-
red Kool-Aid alert. And then we've got this one as well.
Hey, be careful drinking that cool clue aid. Oh God.
Be
So,
careful.
do we want us to replay the start of nonsense again, or?
Yes, let's get into it. This morning I was a little distracted with the bunny and a little spicy myself and still waking up. So let me pull that up with my girls.
Let's do it.
And then, well, there's more to get into. So Saint Nonsense here is very offended. Nothing new there. Over my live. No, show it again. Show it again. God, that's so funny. Anyway, the saint here is very offended about me talking about them being cult like yesterday or the day before. No one said that Nonsense was a cult leader, but she makes the leap, right? She makes everything a drama. But we'll let it play. Here we go. We're on StreamYard. I'm going to give y'all a warning. StreamYard's been acting weird. It completely took Joneson down yesterday.
Well, hopefully it'll behave for us today.
Yeah, and I have to mute when it plays. I forget about that.
Lot going on. There's a lot being said. There's a lot of chaos. There's a lot of fucking responses. And I just want to kind of once over this because I don't want anybody to be confused of where I land. And I know that certain members of the opinion community are here, so they will hear this. And to the particular ones that continue and have continued to watch me since you've been blocked and have constant something to say or, you know, texting others and having issues, continue to have your issues, please and thank you. It's fucking weird to me. Weird. Seems like you're more interested in what I do and what I say now than you were when you supposedly.
That's weird to her.
It's
but
weird.
Not day after day, hour after hour, live after live on Brittany. That's not fair to her. Huh?
She never considers that she has been doing something that is more noteworthy of comment than the things that she was doing previously. When you make yourself a spectacle, people will notice and people will comment. That is why. It is not because there's some sort of gang stalking of you. You're on the World Wide Web, ma'am. The whole purpose is that you are broadcasting your thoughts to the world. There's a clue in the name.
There's a clue in the name. So don't be surprised when you too may be reviewed. You see how this works? You know how you do that? Like Eliza was saying, you know, it's the BNN network, Brittany News Network around here. Okay. Well, you can be reviewed too. You'll be all right. But it's very weird to her.
Sat around. So there will be a lot of people that you'll see poking or talking shit. Let them lie. That I am telling you right now, there are certain people out here that will not be getting a reaction or a response because that's.
I already did. And I guarantee you will again tonight.
Yeah, and she will do it again tonight, even though she will say that she's not reacting. The bottom line is, we're talking to the people that we're talking to. We're talking about you, not necessarily to you. If you want to listen, you're just as welcome as any other person on the World Wide Web. But it's not as if you are some special case that is being victimized. And as for people having a lot to say, you and the group of people that you sit with have a lot to say. Why is it that that's okay? That's fine. You're just using your freedom of expression. But if anybody else does that, it's a problem.
Oh, Pearl. She got so over the top with the dramatics. Like, you can't review this weirdo without her going to, do you know what a cult is? Do you know what happens in those? Girl, calm down. She really went over the top, Pearl.
It is, and she is definitely, the lisp gets worse the angrier that she gets. Can I just put in to say, Daydreamer, you are absolutely correct. Six Up, goddamn, is absolutely getting prettier every day, the healthier that she gets. But I'm not bitter at all. No, but seriously, it gets me, it really drives me nuts. It's one of the things that most annoys me when Ziggy talks on Six Up, apart from all the stupid stories that she swallowed whole and that we constantly ribber about the camper van, on people's drives, and she's living with Tangeray and all that BS, is the way that she constantly does Six Down. I tell you now, over the last 3 years, out of the two of you, it's not Six Up who needs to worry about going downhill. Just saying.
No. Thank you, Joneson, a member for 7 months. She says, some of the time, I love the thap. Let me get her one real quick, and then we'll get back to it. I know which one I want. No, where's it at? Where's it at? There we go.
Fuck about and find around, girl.
Yeah, girl.
Now, especially for Jonesin, I've got to add this one because this is definitely true of you.
Silently judging you.
Oh.
Well, I really don't watch her. I just never could. So the only stuff I see is when you guys review her.
I can't watch a whole one. It's just that she mentioned heel, so of course we were told sort of, hey, you'll never guess what lie is being hammered again. But we'll get back to that. We're still at the stages of the supposed religious outrage.
Yeah, my question though is, why is she always mad?
Girl, I gotta.
She is mad like all the time. Why? What
she is
so awful that she is angry every time?
I don't know if I'm being kind. I like to think that it's the fact that she's moved to a very hot area and she's of that age. So I think it might be menopause related, and that's not a critical thing. I very openly say that period of time in my life turned me into the Kraken. I was the angry queen of Angry Island, and I wonder if there's an element of that, because goodness knows female hormones are no joke. But if that isn't the case, and this is just the way that she is, then God bless her partner. God love him. He's a saint. I don't know about her.
Thank you, Joneson.
Thank you, Joneson.
I got one pulled up.
Oh.
Can y'all hear me? 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 I need to be heard. Can y'all hear me?
Oh, that reminds me. Okay, Susan went live today, right? And I'm not going to get into all that. But
I was not aware. I was not aware that Susan had been live. Did I miss much?
No, but that she's got wills, plural, and she's made it clear that Irish is not allowed to be at her funeral. But I'm pretty sure that in one of those wills, she's gonna leave the live, laugh, love sign to Soup.
No, she ain't.
I've got some astonishingly bad news for you, Susan. You need to find out which one of those wills is the newest, and that is the will. You're in the
The
country
will.
that I was born and raised in, and I happen to know that there can only be one will. The most recent will witnessed is the will. So wills plural is not going to work. Unless, of course, you're talking about guys who live in the same house as you.
Freaking Susan.
Yeah.
Live by
Yeah.
love.
Jesse
exactly
is
what-
now just named Irish.
Yeah, Irish.
That they're looking for.
Remy makes a
And I
very
don't
good
fuck with
point.
crazy.
Oh, Remy
Sorry.
makes a very good point. How would you know if somebody that you didn't want came to your funeral?
Right. How do you know? Yeah, how would you? Yeah, come on, girl.
See, I've already done that. Been there, done that. Nope, not going back. And when I say straight up fucking crazy, yeah, straight up crazy. So now they're trying to do
Excuse
this
me.
whole like offensive thing of saint nonsense.
Excuse me. Are we mental health shaming?
I don't
thought
know.
you made this big deal about your experience of family members with mental health issues. And here you are calling people straight up crazy.
Oh,
Seems a bit
being
mental health shaming to
shaming.
me.
I am very outraged, and I will let you know about it. Mhm.
First of all, bitches, catch the fuck up, because I've had saint and sinner and Abraham tattooed on my fucking hip for going on like 15, 20 years. Ooh, you're gonna hurt my Fifi.
Y'all, she said Fifi's, so right then and there, my blood pressure shot up, and I knew what was going to come next was nothing but pure ignorance. And girl, I know you think that you're doing something by saying that you had saint and sinner and Amber, whoever, tattooed on your thigh. Girl, stop. We call you Saint Nonsense because of this. You think you're so important, okay? We're making fun of you, not your tattoo. But the irony is not lost on me that it's tattooed on you somewhere.
Yeah, what it gets me is you made such a big fuss about you being placed next to Sinner in a community Christmas carol, and yet you have Saint and Sinner together tattooed on your leg. Seems odd to me.
The irony.
Wait a minute. She has saint and sinner. She's gonna be pissed. Who put me beside sinner? It's like
I'd like to speak to the manager of tattoos, please, immediately.
Right. She's got thinner on her body. Oh man, make
Thinner.
them mad. We are going to have one.
Yes,
mad
not only do we not know, we don't care.
Don't care.
Here we go.
Fees. But I want you to really understand something. So these people who are sitting with that group of people are people I once considered friends, who I have openly shared my past trauma with. By the way, whoever is running around saying that nonsense is own words, she was in a Mormon cult. No, I wasn't. I've never claimed to be Mormon. Not at all. Nope, they tried to recruit Kyle and I. Never once.
They had a lucky escape then, didn't they?
I don't have a clue what she's talking about.
No, no idea.
Somebody in your chat said that somebody did say that in the chat, but they got corrected straight away. So
Okay. Well, there you go. But you know what? It's funny. I'm glad that I have people in my chat that will correct misinformation on the app. But nonsense here.
This is why she hates you, because you do her so well.
She does hate me.
She's
Quite
cracking
more, especially with the saint and sinner thing. But yeah, so that was corrected. It was in my chat. You all know how nonsense gets if something's written in a chat, even though you're not responsible for it, even if it doesn't mean anything. So I didn't say that, but you see how she twists things and does shit. She doesn't explain it. She makes sure to skip right over the explanation just to make it sound like it's worse than it really is. You all have got to pay attention to people like nonsense. They will rock you to sleep. She purposely does this. She knows what she's doing. I promise you she does. But do you?
I don't know where the fuck you guys get shit twisted or hear things or whatever, but I've never once said I was in a Mormon cult. Lived in Utah, hung out with a lot of different people, have a lot of experience.
Utah.
Never was in a Mormon cult. But that whole thing, the saint nonsense cult thing. So I can understand the joke. Like, we can
Wait,
laugh about it because
Did anybody say the whole Saint nonsense of Arizona was a cult?
No,
I don't
never
think
was
that
said.
was said. I think you missed it. You just wanted it to be.
Nonsense.
Yeah, I just threw it out as a comment. It's funny that you focused on that one because there's several terms that I've used about you, but that seems to be the one that has really bothered you.
Yeah. I thought that it was more the Illuminati cult.
There is Tanga.
Hey,
Hey, girl,
Tanga.
let her catch her breath. She
Sorry,
doesn't
I just
retain.
need to interrupt.
Hurry.
I was trying to sneak in here.
Do you know that Tanga has nonsense has sinner tattooed on her thigh?
What?
Yeah,
On her hip.
on her hip.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. And sing.
I'm
Yeah.
surprised by that. Does he know?
I don't think he knows yet. Can somebody tell Revival? I know you're in here. Go tell her.
furthest from the truth. But I want you to understand that they are trying to weaponize my past that I shared with them.
Lord.
And when the first time I shared it with one particular person from the opinion community, I was questioned as to why would that be harmful, or why are cults harmful? I don't know, because people lose their fucking lives.
Stop, screech.
I know.
Couple of things before we get into the whole cult thing. I was the person who made that comment, and not anybody who you've confided in. It is not weaponized religious trauma. It is me mocking your sanctimonious nature. For you to try and transfer it into something that Nunya has done, or Jonesin has done, or whoever it is that you're referring to, is incorrect. It was me. I said it first. People thought it was funny. We enjoy the joke. Tough shit.
And the cult thing, lady, you really do not have a sense of humor, so stop pretending you do. The cult thing, we can laugh about it, right? No, you can't. Also,
Has anybody ever heard her laugh?
no,
Does she laugh?
no. She does the fake laugh when Clue and Cletus are in chat. She sees
It's a
him.
distraction thing. She's using a rhetorical technique by saying that, oh, yes, I get the joke and I understand the joke. She comes in looking as if she's being conciliatory. You know, it's not that I'm too judgmental. I understand it's a joke and I get the joke. However, and that's when the boot comes in about how you are exploiting her religious trauma. No one's doing that.
that. Why does she always carry on about this religious trauma that I know nothing about?
It
I also
sounds
love
like
your
she
assumption.
wants to exploit her religious trauma.
Yes, exactly that. Exactly that. Why does she assume that no one else around here has long and negative experience of being involved in religious organizations? Because I can tell you, plenty of us have.
I said
It's the reason that even now I can have a Bible verse argument with anybody. Bring it. I will fight you
God.
to the ground.
She really can. So good luck with that. But I said that on my live this morning, like, nonsense. Why do you always bring up your religious trauma? And why do you think you're the only person who's had religious? I don't even know why it's a point of conversation, to be honest. But I think I do, though. You're a sneaky little snake if you're stupid and don't catch what you do. You're a fast talker, but it's not in that way like she's actually a fast talker. She just says things. She throws it out and then skips over. with no explanation of what she's talking about. So people in her chat think, oh my God, they're making fun of your religious trauma. No, don't know anything about her religious trauma. Not a clue.
Child abuse happens all the time. So when you sit here and try to diminish and make it a joke and fucking, oh, nonsense as a cult leader, I'm not trafficking children, am I?
Oh, Lord Almighty. I can't. The
What is wrong with
ridiculous
her?
extremes that she leaps to. First of all, the abuse of children and the trafficking of children also exists outside of a cult or religious context. Political groups do it, people do it purely for profit. To make it something that is completely connected with your experience of trauma, as you have just done by trying to connect all those things together, is really offensive. You're also speaking to a group who have actually had people saying that we were part of a child grooming network. It's not something that we take lightly at all. But the fact is that you can talk about a cult-like atmosphere and you are not diminishing the traumatic experiences of people who have survived and left cults. There is nuance to conversation. You have to take everything to the most extreme level. Yes, I just realised that me saying Lord is probably going to be something else that I've tried to trigger. It's my expression of speech and I'm entitled to it. If that's a problem for you, don't listen to me.
I think it would be for Pearl, that would be epic to talk about theology. I don't want to hear nothing from nonsense. I just don't see her having anything to add. She would be like, I don't want to talk about it. My religious trauma. That would be her limit. And this child trafficking thing is embarrassing. Shut up. No one. How you make these leaps is beyond me. But again, I'm going to keep saying this. I know what you're doing. You're sliding these little digs in, hoping nobody notices. And they just go for the, oh my God, don't they know what cults do? Girl, you got the wrong group over here.
Yeah, none of us have any idea about anything nonsense. We're all naive little nobodies who've never had any experience in life, never had any education, have no social awareness. You're the only person with these experiences. And everybody else is just, literally the scum that you make us sound. I've never known anybody. You are literally the personification of condescension. If condescension could be made into a human being, it would be you.
Yeah, it really would. She is the image of it.
Having people hide MI, when you are taking such a serious fucking topic like people who have been in cults and the abuses that happen inside high demand religions, you are diminishing a lot of victims. That's a you thing, not a me thing, once again.
Yeah, I just want to say
it's not a me thing at all.
Yes,
it's
Mama.
a you trying to make it about me thing.
Yeah. Yes, Mama. We can see you, hun. No, this is completely a you thing nonsense. You went here. You went to the dramatics and theatrics and the performance of it all, not us. I see you. We see you. Okay. And I'm going to keep pointing it out. I'm going to make sure it's drilled into everybody's head that you're a fraud up here grandstanding like this. You're embarrassing. This is, ma'am, you took this way too far.
You sit here and demand, or, oh my God, nonsense was in the chat when Clue did this. Actually, I was on the phone, but I don't give a fuck what you think. I don't give a shit. And I'm not going to come out.
What a conveniently timed phone call.
Isn't it though? We've heard that one before, haven't we? I was doing something else when that was going on, you see.
Yes, I was
Um,
away
Oh,
from my
so
laptop when somebody was reading out somebody else's sexual abuse
so
experience on my
so
panel.
so when she became aware of it, what action did she take?
None. She went over to her
Oh,
platform, got some pushback, and breathed heavily into the mic.
Was it a very, very long phone call that you missed all of it and all the conversation and the people sending super chats about what a hero Clue was?
Yeah, yeah.
For somebody who's always got weaponizing dropping out of her mouth, you don't seem to see the weaponizing of DV as an issue.
No, that's not a problem. It's only, look, as long as you don't like the person, it's okay. Ain't that right? Saint Nonsense.
Which is hilarious given what she says later.
I know, right?
The self-awareness of a paper bag.
None at all.
I'm done proving shit to any of you. Think what you fucking want, but here's a little factual detail for you. You people that are demanding or having such an issue with what was done. Okay, I didn't do it. Would I have done it? I'm not in her shoes, so I don't know. I might have already been in jail by this point in time if I was pushed to the levels they've been pushed to. I don't know.
Such a great swerve
No,
there. Your technique is amazing. You should have really gone into football because that swerving of the tackle and heading down the field away was immaculate. You managed to appear that you were saying something without actually saying anything. Would I have done it? You didn't even answer that question. You skittered over into talking about jail. But I see you.
Oh, she does it later with the heel situation too. Well, you'll love that part.
Shoes, so I can't really speak. So there's that. But I want to take you back for a moment because remember a certain sinner, a lemon head of sorts? His introduction to kind of getting his feet wet in this sector and making his mark known was to post body cam footage of Bullhorn Betty's domestic violence. I thought that was fucking foul and disgusting as shit. Actually, a lot of us over here did.
Oh,
we thought
really?
it was disgusting.
Wait. So you thought that was foul and disgusting?
Mm-hmm.
But oh well, you don't know what you would have done it or not because they've been through some stuff. What?
Well, as far as the sinner showing Bullhorn Betty's domestic violence body cam or whatever the heck she called it, I have never seen that. I would never choose to watch it.
Yeah, I've not seen it either.
If you want to know my opinion of it, I think it's absolutely wrong. I wouldn't do it. I've got no hesitation, unlike you, in saying I definitely would not do it. And I have not seen it on anybody's channel of these people that you call them, those people over there. But hey, funnily enough, you can still find it on Jay's panel and also on Queen's channel. So you might want to sort of speak to your friends there if that's such a big issue for you.
Yeah, you should really talk to the B, see what she thought about B10 playing it. And Jay still has it up on hers. Have you spoke to them? Nonsense? Doubt it. You stay in.
But I know you don't like the facts to get in the way of a good argument, so carry on.
Do not confuse her with the hot facts.
No need for it. You know who overlooked it? You know who overlooked it? Yeah, a lot of them. Because he was still a useful idiot for them.
Please. Receipts, please. Show me a single receipt where anybody approved of that. Show me a channel that you are condemning that has got that video on its channel. I would like receipts before you start throwing out these insults. You are very quick with your condemnation. I don't see a single fact.
Nope. Matter of fact, Dietz had this conversation on her panel, had Sinner up there. She played it just a few days ago. She took a poll. Should Sinner take it down? It said yes. They all agreed, Sinner, you should probably take it down. He said, okay, if y'all think I should, then I will. But she's not going to tell you all this. No, she's not going to tell you all that it's on two of her favorite YouTubers' channels still. Well, one for sure.
Either at the end of November or the beginning of December, there was a panel that Nonsense was on and Sinner was on. It was a panel where I was technically on there, but I wasn't on there because I had a health emergency.
I remember, yeah.
If you remember, my little sort of box was there for hours on end, and everybody was like, what the hell? Is she asleep? No, unfortunately, something had gone on. But nevertheless, one of the reasons that I remember it is because it was that evening. Nonsense, you were up on that panel. So was Sinner. This conversation was had, and people made very clear that they didn't agree with it. I don't know whether your memory is faulty or you just don't want the facts to get in the way of your argument. As I've said, you do like to get with the narrative. That's why you're so comfortable with some of the people that you're with. The narrative is everything, and the facts are, regardless.
Oh, yeah.
They might have disagreed with him doing that, but they didn't pull away from him. So I'm trying to understand how the people who were having such moral outrage sat right alongside and or used a person who's been known to do stuff like that against Bullhorn Betty. Now, I can't fucking stand Bullhorn Betty, but that was too far and disgusting.
I have no clue. I've never used him for a damn thing. Put a name on it, Nonsense. Or do you struggle that bad? Why can't you just say who it is you're directly talking to at that moment or about? Because it's easier to play it this way, isn't it?
Right? You want to talk about women's empowerment? Where was the fucking rah-rah cheer squad for Betty?
Or real quick, this morning, I did not know what this women's empowerment thing was about. I had completely forgot. Tia, sweet Tia the cat, has got Saint Nonsense riled up over her little video about, she mentions women empowerment in there a couple of times. And this is all she has been hollering for the last, week?
It's so easy to get under her skin. That little video, you guys start to call her Saint Nonsense. She's losing it.
She is. Sweet little thing.
Really thin skin.
Because you weren't here earlier, I've got to.
Yeah, look. Wait. Yeah, you want to talk about a pissed off saint.
When she was done like that. Oh, wait, you don't like Betty. Okay, I gotcha. Just establishing a few things. You sit here and poke and prod and, oh, they're hypocrites. Yeah, we all admit we're hypocrites. We're not the ones denying it. But while you sit here and play, oh, if they're in a chat, you guys are all...
Please. Receipt, please. Please show me a receipt where I've denied being a hypocrite.
And she says she is a hypocrite. Yeah. We're all hypocritical at times, aren't we? Nonsense.
All there too. You're all in here. You watch everything I do. It's so funny to me that when some of you lost access to me, you really started to play some fucking games.
That is so weird.
The last 24 hours has been...
Again with the access.
She loves that word. Somebody take it away from her.
The way that you use that is really, really bizarre. Because when we think about people wanting access to something, it's usually for some kind of fulfillment of ambition, or the need to be close to somebody who's particularly exceptional. So you talk about getting access to like access all areas badges that allow you to go backstage and meet a rock star, or access to royalty, the court, or access to the president. You know, when people talk about corruption and the exploitation of finances for political gain. These are all the ways that we perceive of people wanting access to things. For you to use it to refer to yourself says a great deal about the way you perceive your specialness.
It does. She believes that she's that important. That when
AMAC wants to know if she's a national landmark.
A national landmark.
Yeah, that they lost access to.
Oh, yeah, yeah. The way she says it, Pearl is right. That tells you everything you need to know about her mindset. She really believes that she's that bitch, and you've lost that. She loves the word. She'll use it a lot.
Been enlightening. Let me tell you, the obsession is fucking real. Sinner was still a useful idiot for you guys, right? So you guys were like, oh.
Her obsession with BJ is real, right?
I told her this morning, ma'am, you lost all rights to talk about any obsession when you are what? 8,032 on BJ fill in the blanks. You can never speak about an obsession when it is 24/7 news coverage and you hopped on that too of BJ this, BJ that. Shut up.
Well, we'll overlook that. Don't ever fucking try to play this little game, because for every time you guys come out here and act like, oh, what about women's empowerment? Where was the women's empowerment when a bunch of women got stuck in a lawsuit? Where was the women's empowerment when clue situations started to be used against her? Oh, it didn't matter. Where was the women's empowerment?
Excuse you. We've made very clear, and I've said it several times, I've said it on Soup's panel as well, we've made it very clear that it should not have been talked about, because regardless of how people feel about Clue, there is still a victim behind that, and therefore it shouldn't be used. You saying that we all think it's okay to be weaponized is bullshit. And again, I would like a receipt.
She doesn't have one.
DV body cam was put out here. And again, I find it very interesting that the very person who FOIA'd that report went into BJ's. BJ wanted her to private message her. She, wanted to talk to her. Then she claims that it had been floating around forever and ever. So what is it? And you know that Granny FOIA'd it long before because she'd been dangling it. What is it? Because the story keeps fucking changing.
And you've just conflated two things there. You conflated Jonesing going into BJ's chat when she was trying to pin down the actual details of who said what about that website. And you're conflating it with discussions around how much did Granny know previously about this DV thing. And you smush these things together. You smush all the incidences together and you use they and them so that your people are utterly confused about what specifically you're talking about, and they fill in the gaps themselves, almost as if that's what you intend.
I'm back. I had to go get something.
Just find it to be very fucking convenient that is often forgotten. We will be doing an upcoming segment on the actual harm that real cults do. For the ignorant ones in the back who still can't fucking figure it out, that even mocking or trying to Who the fuck is in my cult? Hank?
You didn't finish that sentence there. You were trying to make it out that we were mocking people in cults. And then you realized that you couldn't quite make that stick, and you veered
Right.
off into who would be in my cult. You're not as slick as you think you are.
Mm-mm. Oh, she really isn't. She really isn't.
Bella? Kiki? For these people who threw a fucking fit about Queen Bee being called Escobar because, you know, there was actual victims, to play this whole game about cult leaders.
Never heard anybody make a comment about that. I've never made a comment about that. I couldn't care less what she calls herself. My only experience with Escobar being used was once way back in Ziggy's chat when they were going on about Tiffany and the guy that Tiffany had been involved with apparently having some sort of he was a supplier of things, and they said that his name had been outed in Ziggy's chat, and I had actually made a joke. I had written, "Oh my goodness, I didn't know Tiffany dated Pablo Escobar," and somebody thought that was actually Tiffany's boyfriend's name.
I remember that was a long time ago.
Long time ago, because I haven't been in Ziggy's chat for years. But you remember that, and so that's my only experience of mentioning Pablo Escobar, and in no way was it a joke on anybody's experience or suffering underneath him. But you carry on reaching, girl.
It's gotta hurt to reach that far.
With the actual harm and destruction, life-changing shit that happens in real cults, to use it for fucking games because your fifis are hurt. It's not a joking matter. People lose their lives.
It sounds like somebody's fifis are hurt, and it ain't mine.
And you lose me. When you say fifis, anything you say after that, even if you weren't nonsense, anything you say after that, I ain't paying you any attention. You said fifis.
A lot of sexual assault is covered up. A lot of trafficking. Look at Scientology. Look what they've been protesting and screaming.
Lord.
And you still want to play these games. Play them. You're just going to be playing them on your own. Now let's talk about
It's a good job that you're so unbothered, Nonsense. Imagine how long you could go on for if you're actually bothered.
Yeah, she's not bothered, Pearl. Mm-mm. No, not at all.
This is just a fucking PSA. So they know what to expect, because for some reason there's this one sloppy ass bitch that really is like, I mean, she's up there with Veda Jade style shit at this point.
I have no idea.
She really wants some attention.
Veda Jade is. And I have even less interest.
I don't either. They told me in my chat today she's not a good person.
Okay.
I have no clue who she is. Why didn't she elaborate on that? Who is the sloppy bitch nonsense?
Oh, sloppy ass bitch.
Sloppy ass bitch. Who is it, Saint Nonsense?
I hope that you're not continent shaming.
And Pearl, I am loving your, oh Lord.
I'm sorry.
I am living for that.
I did. I told you when I came in earlier, I said, you know, it's not been a good day.
Every time you do that, I giggle.
Ain't gonna get it from me. Keep on. Host the nonsense support group meetings. Saint Nonsense. Oh my God. The difference is I've never claimed to be a saint.
Again, receipt, please.
Not even remember.
Could somebody reply? Can somebody supply a receipt for me or Eliza or Tanga or Soup or Nunya or Deets or Jonesing claiming to be a saint? Because unless you can supply that receipt, you're just spewing bullshit.
That's all she's doing all the time anyway. Shush. I never claimed to be a saint. Lady, you don't get it. I really don't think she does, because she does not have a sense of humor. I can tell. I'm not being an ass here. I can tell she struggles.
And none of us have saint tattooed on us. I'm just saying.
Or sinner.
Or sinner. Well, I don't know
Tanga's-
about Tanga, but I know.
I was going to ask Tanga.
No, I don't.
Tanga, what do you think about this sermon from Saint Nonsense?
I think she's really worked up. She is. Like, it doesn't take much to just really make her pop off, does it?
Wait until tonight. She's got a stupid thumbnail with cows licking spoons. Oh, basic bitch. And she's really going to be worked up tonight. I'm here for it.
She's going to have to improve her meme game, because really this is weak. It's weak.
It is. But there's one thing that I like about her, and that's that she's got us laughing again. And I really think that this little friendship that we're building here with Saint Nonsense.
We needed this. We've been missing our laughter, and Nonsense brought it back. Now, she does.
It's all really trollable.
Too trollable.
We're gonna have a good time. Just
we are.
Just reviewing her. She's intense.
Can I give my my opinion of the sermon so far?
Yes, while you do that, I'm going to use the ladies' room.
Everything I've heard so far is just super nonsense.
Super nonsense for sure. Oh, Cindy. Thank you so much, sweetheart.
Cindy, you are so sweet. I hope you're well, darling. I miss seeing you about.
We definitely miss you too, honey.
Of course, now we're going to hear all about her superhero trauma.
She really makes a lot.
Don't be shaming
a lot of details up, like a lot.
She was attacked.
Here listening.
She was attacked by an Avengers DVD.
Thank you so much, Cindy.
So yes, she's got a live already planned for a couple of hours. I was just saying that so far my my summation of what we've heard so far is it's super nonsense. Cindy's in the chat. Cindy's in the chat.
Oh my God. I was thinking about you the other day. I'm glad to see you.
Remotely close. But I find it fucking hysterical that the very people screaming so loud about poor BJ weaponizing her fucking trauma are the same fucking cunts that are using mine to try and call me a cult leader.
When did we ever mention it? When?
Nobody
called her a cult leader. Nobody called her a cult leader.
We mentioned cult-like behavior. Nobody called her a leader of anything.
No, she would be the one following up behind the leader.
I've expressly said that I don't think you're a leader. I think it might have been the membership live, but I said it on Soups that I've never seen anybody who's more of a sheep pretending that they're a shepherd. So
Right.
no, I don't see you as a leader of anything.
Yeah, so you can calm down, Saint Nonsense. We do not see you leading nothing. I promise you. Pipe down, lady. Put that cigarette away. I've listened. You've tried to light that Marlboro Light 1000 at least 5 times. Calm down.
1,000.
Nobody called you a cult leader. You lead nothing. Okay? You're weak. Not that I think a cult leader is some amazing, strong person. Don't get it twisted. God, she'll get that. Yeah,
She'll get it twisted.
She'll get it. Let her twist. Go ahead and twist yourself into a pretzel.
I bet you are.
And try to play games. You've never had any oxygen. I'm really not that interesting. That is for damn sure. Come here, buddy. Oh, I know what you're doing.
True.
You're going to go bug her again if I don't give you another treat. Let's talk about last night. I'm going to use Sinner as an example again. He seems like a perfect example for this little exercise. Sinner was gassed up. We told him that was what was happening all along. Some of us are very aware. Sorry, hold on. Let me give Hank his treats. Oh, beat him. Did they?
Oh my God.
This is where
B. Tim came in and said that Soup, Foya, the purple dragon.
Did Soup from the Jerks let's see here. Did she Foya the purple dragon? No, I don't know who the purple dragon is, you stupid bitch. Thank you, Mao.
The purple dragon.
He's such a little shit stirrer. He really is. He knows exactly what went on, but he doesn't really want to talk about the fact. He just wants to drop that so that she'll go off on one like she does.
Facts have never mattered.
Anybody who's not aware, the Jerks did pull a Foya on somebody who accused them of putting out death threats on a toddler. And if you tell me that you wouldn't try and find out what had been said to the police involving death threats on a toddler and you being implicated, I will call you all the liars under the sun.
Yes. And he knows the story. We told him the story and he was like, oh, okay. Yeah, I don't think I would take too kindly to that either. Huh. Now the little shit stir, he's everywhere. Hill's daughter, purple dragon for you. God. Thank you, Mama. Let me get her something.
And yeah, FYI, Soup didn't pull the Foya. Eva Perón pulled the Foya.
Yes.
On Purple Phoenix. There was no dragon involved in it.
No dragons. It was Eva Perón, and her name was Purple. No. What'd he call her?
He called her Purple Dragon. Be dim.
Be dim. Oh, I'm finding something back here. We've got so much stuff. There's nonsense.
Yes, this is nonsense in real time, trying to tackle her morality around how she allows Clue to do, not allows, she stands by Clue doing the things that Clue does when she's so quick to condemn everybody else for everything else.
Oh, she doesn't stand by it. She got a phone call.
Yeah, a very long, deep.
My brain isn't working. Mentally, there's nothing up there right now, guys. Like, it's just empty. Bunch of marbles just rattling around in there, clinking together.
Sorry, y'all. That was for Momo.
We didn't play Cindy something. Cindy sent us a super chat as well.
Oh, whoa.
Go pick something out for her, Soup.
Yeah, let me find her something. This one's funny.
Go have another drink. Well, how rich is that? How fucking rich is that? Tangeray can't even show her picture, her mugshot. She has to use a Barbie doll. Go fuck yourself, Tangeray. Not even your real fucking name to start with.
That will always be one of my favorites.
That's a class. I'll add it, stars. While we're playing this, I'll add Heidi's file.
Oh God, somebody else will be hating us later.
Does it matter?
No,
No.
No,
it's so
funny.
It absolutely doesn't.
Matter of fact, y'all hang in there. Let me stop sharing for a minute. Pull it up. Y'all have got to see it.
Vanilla
We'll get back
cleansing,
to
laughing,
St.
cleansing break right now.
Hold on, let me find it. Y'all can talk while I'm looking.
Yeah,
No,
I tell you now, I want to know how she manages to keep this outrage level up so high for so long. I mean, I should imagine that training helps. You know, once you've done it for a few hours every day for a few months, then it comes naturally to you. But she really does sort of lean into it. It's almost impressive.
I found it. Okay, hold on.
Don't say hold on, you'll be triggering people.
Hold on. Hold. Okay, we'll get back to Saint Nonsense. Y'all gotta see this. Heidi's back, y'all. This is so good.
Oh, fuck.
You all right?
Doesn't matter.
Oh my God. That right there, Heidi. That right there.
I just fucking fell.
But you didn't have to reply with, does it matter?
It's just...
But.
One more. Oh, fuck.
You all right?
Sorry. Doesn't matter.
Oh my God. That right there, Heidi. That right there.
I just fucking fell.
Doesn't matter.
Does somebody have a link to I think it was Madison?
Yes, Madison shared it too.
Oh my God, but she had like the whole climbing up.
I'm really, really excited that Heidi's back because she's the most ridiculous human being.
God,
she's entertaining to watch. I didn't realize how much I missed her until she left for a while.
Can I ask the members? Can I ask the members to put in some prayer clause in the chat for
Yes,
Heidi?
the crab prayer clause for Heidi. She fell. Does it matter?
Jonesy, you're right. One of the problems with going back and trying to clip that is that foil was pulled when we were actually circle jerks. That's how far back it was. And
yeah.
And it was Eva anyway.
It was Eva Perone.
It was
I'm
Eva
talking
Perone.
about Eva Perone. Y'all remember Heidi?
Eva Perone hasn't been a jerk for years.
This is true.
That was hilarious when Heidi said, and I know I've got the name.
Eva Perone. That never gets old. We're going to have to bring back some of these old clips. Cindy's been a member for 23 months. Let me get her something. We'll get back to it. We got to laugh.
No, ma'am. Stop your lying. Stop your lying. We're all idiots over here, and all of you are idiots too. So, just welcome to the idiot cult, guys. We're just going to officially adopt that name. We are the cult of idiots. Yeah. Idiots. Welcome, my fellow idiots.
That was on point with the cults and all, you know.
Right. Did you hear that, Saint Nonsense? She was talking about a cult of idiots. I expect a speech, a sermon tonight. I want fire and brimstone from you. Yes, yes, Metal Clips, a cult.
Yeah, I don't know. I know that they were involved. Don't ever forget that they were involved in the doxing of Heels, a woman on hospice. and putting her adult daughter. That could be, I don't know. I know that they were involved. Don't ever forget that they were involved in the doxing of Heels, a woman on hospice, and putting her adult daughter on the internet when she begged for them to remove it.
That part never happened. Please show where she begged, where we put her adult daughter on the internet, and then that where Heels begged us to take it down and we refused. Please. Anybody.
How
that.
can we remove something that we didn't show?
It's never there.
I have sent all of our lives about that to someone who's very thorough. And I do mean thorough. You understand me? You're going to be embarrassed again. You didn't even know Heels really did you nonsense. I don't believe you did. I think you lie about how much you knew her. And I notice how you skim past that. You just throw it out there like you always do. Heels' daughter. They doxed a woman that was sick and on hospice and begging for them not to dox her. What are you talking about?
No one knew that she was on hospice care until I think it was brought out by Burnt Toast.
After the fact.
Have you spoke to her?
But even then, that doesn't change the fact of what we found and what we put out. That doesn't change that information somehow.
Every time you do this, I don't care what anybody thinks of me. No speeches are going to change my mind. I don't care. Every time you come out here and lie, this is what's going to happen. And I'm going to make fun of you while I do it. Okay? So yeah, I'm able to do, we're able to do that. We're able to keep it on the thap and just go over what you've said. I don't have to lie on you. I don't have to dox you. I don't have to do anything stupid like that because you do just enough on here for me to keep it just on here. And I'm not letting it go.
Refuse to. That's all I got to say about that. Don't let that slip your mind.
Oh, it's
She
never
says,
going to
that's
slip
all I got to
anybody's
say
mind
about that.
while you're continuously lying about it. Again, you say that we doxed her. You should be able then to prove that happened. I don't know. Not only did I not know that was Hill's daughter, and I'm assuming that it's true that it was her daughter. You couldn't see the face. It was in an email. We never showed the picture live or in a video. I don't know what her age is, her name is, what area of the country she lives in, all of these things. We're talking about 9 pixels by 9 pixels on a picture that was referring to something else that was in an email. It would never have happened if I'd have even been aware.
It looked like an advertisement on
did.
a social media page. That's
We had
what it.
no way to know. Absolutely no way to know.
Yep. We were stunned when somebody said that we sent her a picture of her daughter. We're like, what? So Pearl went back to the email to look, and she said this is the only thing it could be.
I had a feeling Deets was coming.
I was like, okay, let me explain this one more time for the dense people in the back. And it's all in my stream on Burnt Toast.
Yep.
She was on the defense in a way that was advised to her by Queen Bee and Burnt Toast. That's his public knowledge. It's came out since then that they had a private StreamYard talk, the 3 of them, when you guys first put out the video, before I even did my live.
Mm-hmm.
And they advised her to pretend it wasn't her voice that Shady had dropped, pretend that, you know, the docs wasn't her, blah, blah, blah. And she did at first till it became evident, like, no, you can't pretend that any further. So I do my stream. It's, God, who knows, probably 8 hours long. But in the midst of it, she comes in saying that she was afraid to respond to you guys because you had sent her a picture of her daughter. Not that you had posted a picture of her daughter in a video, not that you had doxed her daughter, that in the stuff you had emailed her, a picture of her daughter was included. She sent it to me while we were still on the stream. And I even say on my stream, but Heels, they'd have no way of knowing that was your daughter. It is such a tiny little picture at the
Right.
bottom of an image. You can barely even make out it's a person, let alone that there would be any familial connection
Right.
whatsoever. B10 later goes on to address this, that there's no way the jerks would have known that that was her daughter.
Mhm.
Multiple people have addressed it, yet after her passing, it has become the narrative that you guys have doxed her daughter.
Yep. By
It's
people that I don't even remember nonsense at the time or the wispy lady.
Mhm. Wispy was around. So Wispy was around and good friends with Heels. Um, they talked occasionally in the background, not a lot, but I I talked with Heels a lot, and I can prove this. All my friends behind the scenes knew that I talked to her too, and in all of our conversation. And if you ever get Heels on the phone, like you're it's a minimum 4 hour combo. The chick
Right.
loved to talk. I
Right.
never once heard her mention nonsense, not one time. So I know she was around, but like I don't know of any connection they had. She never mentioned her in a good way or a bad way, just no mention of her whatsoever.
I just think it's convenient now for her to hop on that too. It's just
hmm
Hill's daughter. Hill's daughter.
It's
Yeah, she knows.
it
She
was just the
knows.
same thing they do with Johnson, like oh, and attach it all of it, like oh, you did the Hoya and pass it to center. Like that's the one thing that they think they have, and they just stand on it. But you
They
guys
leaked
did
onto
not
it.
dox Heel's daughter.
What do we look like doxing her daughter?
Right? Well,
That's
Heels even knew you didn't dox her daughter.
I know.
Just, I don't know why they're running. They're running with it because there's no one. Well, I mean, we can defend it and we can show proof, the proof in my stream where we discuss it on the stream. But Heels isn't out here to rebut it, so they can just keep running with it.
And they're
That's
the
why
ones.
they will.
Yeah,
Mhm.
and they keep bringing up she's meant to be their friend. She's now transitioned, but they keep bringing her up. I don't want to. I promise I don't want to.
No, and that's what's really sad is the ones that were um Grain, my pantry is sorted alphabetically. You got a problem with that?
Is
What's
it?
wrong with that, right?
Eliza too.
No, it's
It's
not. It's sorted by height, but that just made me laugh. No, I just remember it vividly, and I know, and it was a conversation Hills and I had afterwards. We didn't start speaking for probably like 2-3 weeks, but it was after that we did start speaking again, and it was a conversation we had had. She was in, so she was intimidated by it because, and I've shared this before, so I'll share it again. Um, right before you guys emailed her, not right before, but within a few weeks, JLR was down where she lived and sent a pizza to her house. Well, she can never confirm it was him that sent a pizza to her house, but he was in town and some random person sent her a pizza. So
I
she
bet it
was like,
probably was him because he's scum.
yeah,
he
yeah.
is.
And
It
so she was
probably
just in fear that like he was going to show up or something, which thankfully he never did. And then, she gets that email and sees her daughter and just, that fear comes back up in her. And I understand that. But after, after her head cooled, she thought about it rationally and knew, yeah, it wasn't like they meant to put that in there
no,
or
like
even would know. Yeah.
there's no way. There's no way you could know. And if anybody like actually wanted to have a rational conversation about it, they I think if it was a one-on-one off the platform, like just like normal people doing their real life that seem to struggle doing that on YouTube for whatever, I guess it's better to perform. They would understand that too, but it's just the guy, I hate the word narrative, but it's just
Yeah.
better for the narrative. You know,
And that's what it
let's
is. But you
Yep.
know who does? So all these new people that are in there, like catering to this nonsensical BS, are just like, oh my God, the jerks dox this person. They don't even know who Heels is. They don't even know the history behind that, but they just hear the word that you guys dox someone.
Yeah. And they don't care. They'll just go with it. They're not going to look into it and find out for themselves. It's rare that people do that anymore. They'll just run with it. And the B nonsense, B Tim, little shit stirring bitch, he's the worst. They know what they're doing when they holler that. They know.
Yeah. And nobody knew publicly about Heels being in hospice until PJ hopped up on her panel when Heels did that first panel, and it was a shit
It
show.
was bad. Yeah.
And PJ hopped up there, and it was either her or Dolly who yelled it out. And then Burnt Toast did address it after that, but um, Queen Bee knew behind the scenes, and she actually told me privately. And then when Heels later found out about that, she was very, very angry because it was something she kept extremely private.
Yeah.
And
Yeah, we had no
I understand why. Now, I do want to add, Queen didn't tell me with any malicious intent. It
right.
was completely something different that led to that conversation. But I never said a word to anyone because it was a very personal matter for her. She
Of
was very,
course.
hurt by that. So
Yeah. And I mean, again, I'll say, what do we look like? Had we known all of this, but hindsight's 2020. We did
The
not
whole
know.
point of sending the email to her before we did the live or anything was to have some kind of communication. We got a slap in the face for that. So
It was, yeah, the email was bizarre. It was like, talk to my attorney. Like, lady, we're just trying to clear this up. That's
We
all.
were actually quite naive looking back at it because when we first came across the information, because it was all connected with Zav Girl and the way that she was trying to profit from Gannon Stokes' autopsy photos. And then there were comments on Twitter saying that another YouTuber had also put out an autopsy photo. And somebody said, have you seen this? Somebody is connecting Heels with Zav Girl and saying, why is one getting condemnation and the other isn't, and all this sort of thing. And I looked at the news site that it referred to and went to the masthead to find out who was behind this news site. And lo and behold, there was Nick the Hat under his proper, impossible to say Greek surname. And JLR were the two people who owned the site. And I immediately came back and went, well, that's debunked. It's obviously bullshit. I don't have any trust in it whatsoever. And then somebody else came into the Discord and went, have you seen the blog? And that was that was the rabbit hole that we fell down. But even then, I wanted to email her. And the reason that image was included was that it was a tweet to that blog site's Twitter saying, how can you say you're impartial? Look at this. You're a member of a group in support of this policeman who shot a black guy dead. And you're a member of the support group. So how can you say that you're looking at it impartially? You've obviously got a position. And that was the tweet that I sent to her as part of this thing of saying, maybe your position has changed, but this is how you've come across to people. And I know that you've lost Twitter accounts over this issue. And I know that one of the reasons that the one Twitter account was lost was because you sent an autopsy picture of Kendrick Johnson to his mom on Twitter. And I also had the news article referring to that when the mother talks about it. And so I wrote thinking, I bet in this time her position has changed. cooler minds
Right.
and more sensitive hearts. And I really was expecting to come back and have some sort of something to say about it. And then my idea of how it would go would be, we would say, look, all this is over Twitter. Here are the facts of the situation. But you should know that since then, blah, 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 had
Right.
never happened, because she was steadfastly behind everything that she had put in the blog. The blog itself, people read and have issues with. But I'm telling you now, if you use the Wayback Machine to go through that blog, some of the bits, the links to tweets that you can't see on the blog, but you can see via the Wayback Machine, there's some pretty extreme content that I included in a video that is still on our channel. Pretty extreme content, I would say. And I didn't even I didn't use some of the most extreme examples because I didn't want the video to get knocked down or age restricted. So you look at that video and then you imagine that there are things that I didn't want to include. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah. I hate talking. We hate to even rehash.
It brings up a good point too, that, here they go again, bringing her up so that we have to clear it up once more because they aren't telling the truth. And then it's going to be, there they are talking ill of the dead. And
that's what it is.
It's so ridiculous. We keep
saying,
but we will keep clearing up the lies about it. Absolutely.
What you want us to do is to not answer you. And then you let the lie stick. That's not going to happen. If you continue to lie, we're going to continue to correct it. But I would rather you shut the fuck up about her and let the woman rest in peace. What's been said has been said.
That's what we want to do. And I think that's exactly what they're doing is they mention it. So we clear it up again. And it's like, hey, look at them. They're talking about her again. And then everybody comes in here and their emotion, it's
a no-lose situation for them because they either then say, oh, they're talking about her again, if we reply. And if we don't reply, they manage to get the narrative to stick in the minds of the people that they're talking to. What they forget is that in both of those occasions, they are bringing up a woman's reputation rather than letting it rest.
Yep.
Don't tell me that this was your friend, because I wouldn't do this to one of my friends.
God, no. God, no. If I passed away and you all brought me up in a drama situation all the time, I would haunt you. I'm telling you, I would. You all would talk about anything else, the good times, the funny times, the deer story, not something negative. But this is what they do. We're not the same, y'all.
And beat him. You little disingenuous shit. You know exactly what you're saying when you come into these chats and you go, oh, didn't they do this? Yeah, you know exactly what you're starting. You're not fooling anybody with this sort of, I vaguely remember something about. You know exactly what you're doing. You're coming in and you're shit stirring. You stir so much, you should have KitchenAid tattooed on your hip.
And I'm going to tell you something, B. Tim. Karma is nipping at your heels. It is. I sense it. I don't know what it. I sense karma's nipping at your heels. Not by me. I mean, karma's just what it is, buddy. But you might want to catch some good karma because I feel bad one. A bad karma nipping at your heels, buddy. I don't know. You need to be real careful. You just do too much fuck shit. You really do.
We watched what happened with Sinner. He was rah, 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 cheered on, go after Queen Bee, say all the worst things. Let's hand you documents. What he did to Queen is unforgivable. Absolutely fucked up. But he didn't get there on his own. Do you think they gave a shit about his sobriety? Do you think they fucking cared? So when he started spiraling very publicly on live streams and lost his sobriety, again, everybody has their own adult decisions they have to make.
You sanctimonious.
But there's a pattern here. Because you're
saying this as if you're not part of chats where he's called Diaper Dave, and they talk about him defecating on the sofa, and they laugh about the fact that he's, as Queen says, he's stretched out anus, because you joke about him being fecally incontinent because he was repeatedly raped as a child, but that's okay.
Yeah, that's fine.
That's fine. There's no issue with that. That's not a terrible thing to do to somebody, because I tell you now, if it's true, it's terrible. And if it's not true, it's just as bad.
Right. Exactly, girl.
You see, those same people tried to kind of keep him in line for a while, keep things going, would go over there and support him. And then kind of, what's that push-pull dynamic where they...
Yes, hoodies. That was said by the bee. She's joked about it several times. Yep.
They push him, and then they pull him back, and then they, like a true narcissist.
Receipt, please.
What did we see last night?
What does that have to do with a narcissist? Ma'am, you are so stupid.
She loves a buzzword. This lady loves a buzzword.
Push, pull like a true narcissist? Ma'am, you got up here very confused and all over the place. You're just reaching for words that don't fit at all. What an embarrassment.
We saw a 37-year-old woman who for 3 hours was unsuccessful of staying awake. She wasn't yawning because she was tired. Again, I don't know what substance, don't care if she is. It's not the point. It was disgusting. And all these people who are enabling this behavior by poor BJ. Poor BJ.
How?
Where were you?
I
didn't see any of you in.
I'm not responsible for her. I have no time. I've never even been subscribed to her channel. What do you want me? What do you want us to do? You all cover it 24/7. Don't put this on me. Don't put this on us. She's falling asleep.
When have we ever sat up here and cheerleaded for BJ?
I never.
Please bring a receipt of that. I must have been high.
Hey, I'm the one that called her out as a bigot and a racist, and she played it accidentally on her own panel. So there's a receipt.
But because we don't jump on the 24/7 news coverage of BJ, we're BJ simps. And now
Exactly
enabler.
that.
Hey, add that to it.
Exactly that. If you're not standing alongside them when they pass the knife down the line, you don't join in stabbing her, then you're a simp and a white knight. No, I just choose not to try and actively destroy somebody who is already falling apart. I agree. There are some massive issues there. But I tell you now, I don't believe that anything you lot are doing is helping one iota. I don't even know how you're kidding yourself that anything that you say or do is constructive. Just stop dressing it up and admit that you're just a little hate gang and you bash for cash. I'd have more respect for you if you were at least honest.
I would. Just say, look, I do. Look, Clue said it. Clue said I do this because she makes me money. Why can't you all just be honest with yourselves as well?
And just because we don't join in on this and we take we just aren't going to get in on the hate train that's going on here, and we kind of want to talk about it and these creators, that are doing it because it's really interesting. You know what I mean? That doesn't mean that we are supporting BJ, because there's a lot of ridiculousness over there too. We're just not joining in on it.
No, it feels icky.
It does.
It does. When there is like a gang of people just going at the same person, no.
And it's 24 hours a day. It never stops.
That's it. So it feels icky to me. I am not a simp. I am not a windmiller. I am not an enabler. I don't even know her except what I see here on YouTube. I don't even watch her. But it does, MK. It gets old as fuck.
I couldn't watch her if I actually wanted to, which I don't. Not only does the whole please, so hold on thing bug the shit out of me, but when she gets past that and sort of the pallid DJ Khaled dude appears behind her, constantly talking, I can't follow anything that he said. The overlapping voices are impossible for me. I have a hearing issue and I need voices to be separated out. And he will not shut up. He is her very own Aunt Sherry, just like, he's like the Duracell bunny. He never stops.
I have no patience for creators like BJ that fail to get to the point in 20, 30 minutes. They're still about to tell you something and hold on and this happens and oh hi so and so, and I'm just like, I don't have time for this. So I'm not ever going to be a big fan of BJ. I'm sorry.
Right. I don't hate the girl. It's no hate or anything like that. It's just, to me, it's a little silly. But it just is what it is. I'm like Eliza. I need someone to get into it. I need it. I can't do the long intros, 2-hour intros. Can't do it.
Honestly,
and then the membership drive. Oh, sorry, Tanga.
My heart breaks for BJ with what it just happened to her with them reading out.
Yes.
Her situation. And that doesn't mean that I think that whatever has happened to Clue, I'm not up to date with all the details of everything. That doesn't mean that was okay in any way, shape, or form. I don't know how they want to equate all of that together.
Yeah, two wrongs don't make it right somehow.
I'm amazed that somebody who seems to be like the queen of buzzwords, always talking about what she knows about past incidences of people, drug use and working past that, and the fact that she had to intervene with family members and things like that. Why you can't see that there are so many issues going on here, codependency, almost certainly some sort of abusive background relationship, some sort of personality disorder where either she wants this negative attention or she needs negative attention because that's the only attention that she feels that she's going to get. I don't know. There are so many layers and levels of problem here that I have no idea how anybody on the internet can say anything of any use about this. But you're certainly all enjoying pulling her apart, and you're certainly enjoying the money that comes with it. Again, I don't understand why a rich bitch who's rolling in money and needs to be earning money on the internet, and why you lot sending her money, it makes no sense to me. She says, "Oh, I'm a rich bitch," and you go, "Oh, here's $1.99." What the hell?
She just said she could go buy 5 phones, and any woman that put her dude on child support is a bum bitch. Why are y'all sending her money? Why?
Right?
She is rich. Let her be rich.
Hey, here's a shocking thing for you. It's not a matter of whether a woman is some sort of broke bum or whatever. How about men having responsibility for the children that they help create?
Right.
Or if the man is the parent in care of the child, that the woman pays money.
Yep.
Parents should be supporting their children, full stop. I don't understand why this is controversial.
What Angela said, there's also a song about her deceased mother.
Wow.
Yep, this
Are you kidding?
Wow.
That's sick.
Please tell me that you're kidding.
She's probably not. She keeps up with a lot that's going
that
on
is
in the
sick.
system. Oh, wow. Yeah, no, I'm good. Call me whatever you want to. I'm good. I will never. We are not the same.
Can I just run that heels thing back again just for a moment?
Absolutely.
You so outraged that this thing that didn't happen happened when we knew she was on hospice care. No, we didn't. You're so outraged by that. But somebody is making a song about BJ's dead mother. I do hope there's going to be outrage later. I'll be listening.
Oh, I will be too. Wow. Wow. That's what they find entertaining.
Chad is saying it was all up. Remember they used to go into Purples and they made videos about Susan? Remember?
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah, that does sound familiar. Ola.
Yeah.
They don't ever talk. They just make like videos or something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, but if that is true, if there is a song that's been made, it almost is immaterial what is said in the song, just the fact of it. I want to hear some outrage. And if you don't have outrage for that, don't come lecturing me about bullshit. Just don't waste your breath.
Y'all don't have a leg to stand on. You really don't. Y'all should just really shut up at this juncture. I mean,
yeah, you know, a few things can be true at the same time. You're all doing really messed up shit.
Right?
There's like no doubt.
And also, if you're still so offended by this, and you're not particularly keen on this.
It's super nonsense.
You can always be the nonsensical queen of Angry Island.
Oh, that fits her perfect. Right there with revival. Right?
So you better up your meme game. If all you've got is AI created images of cows stirring the pot and licking the spoon, it's weak sauce. You better up your meme game.
God, she's such a simpleton. And I'll admit, like, I'm not good with all the edits and all that stuff. But man, if I were, I would do better. But what a simpleton. Cows licking spoons.
And I've had a low week.
Or message.
If you really want to carry on and catch me on a good week when I'm feeling better, more to come.
You don't want Pearl on her worst day, I promise.
Jean her or hate, you know, maybe you should do what's best for you, because this is bad. Oh, she 38. Thank you, just for you. Thank you. So you're just for you. You're so right, because oh my God, nonsense lied again. Fucking melt the internet. It was absolutely disgusting.
It's funny that you use disgusting as the term. I would have said it's absolutely tragic in the true sense of the word. What's unveiling here is a tragedy. This is a woman that something is seriously wrong with. I don't know whether she has some sort of substance abuse issue. I'm not qualified to say. But I tell you now, I don't believe that anything that I would say abusing her is going to make her take control any quicker.
It hasn't so far.
Absolutely fucking disgusting. And all of these people who are trying to help her iron out, you know, where are all of them? Mal, BJ. 3 hours. Crazy.
I'm not really interested in hearing her go on anymore about BJ. I do know that for all of you, 6 Up is going live in about 20 minutes. I'm sure that if we knew how to redirect, we'd redirect you over. But that ain't going to happen, because I don't think any of us know how the hell to do it.
Well, these guys are all smart people and know how to go ahead and click a link. They don't need us to tell them where to go.
Also, somebody sent me the link, and yeah, it was Olap. Drug dealing mama, Brittany J, the musical.
Wow.
So it does exist. Wow. Okay.
That's just, oh my God.
Disappointing. Yeah.
I'm not disappointed. I'm worried for their karma. It's going to be bad. I'm telling you.
Just when you think people can't, when you think things can't get any lower around here, somebody grabs a shovel every time. They're like,
it's
bet.
like they're desperate to fit in.
Wow.
That they will go so low. It's like, will you like me? It's like they're in middle school or something. They need to be liked. I will show you how low I can go. Let me show you how low I can go with AI bad songs. God, you pathetic bitches. God. You can come for me all you want to. I promise you, I am going to. Oh my God. I can't. That's a real knee slapper, huh? Making a song about somebody's deceased mom.
I've got nothing. I've got nothing after that. I don't know what to say to it.
I'm like,
yeah.
stunned.
But we had a good live tonight. It was a good one. Nonsense. Girl, I can't wait for your live tonight. Yes, I'll be in the bushes.
I would quite like to go out with the candle advert for Clue while we're on the subject.
It's
Absolutely.
true, Sam. It's true. I've got the link. Yeah, let's go out.
Welcome to the House of Jerks, where the artistry of artisanal candle making meets the assholery of being a true jerk. The House of Jerks is proud to announce our new YouTube creator candle collection, designed to capture the spirit of each creator in candle form.
It's time for the Kluman Arty Collection. Let's start where it all began, with the candle commemorating the infamous monkeys on the boat. We also have the classic hood candle, Follow Your Clan. Meanwhile, at the pool, it's our favorite pretty princess in her rich girl pool. Then there's the ever-present Beyoncé. Sorry. I mean fiancé. And finally, by popular demand, the candle that commemorates the unforgettable Toilet of Doom. As fiancé, sorry, Beyoncé would say, if you like it then you better put a ring on it. Well, it looks like Clue really, really likes that toilet.
The YouTube creator candle collection, more coming soon.
Beyonce. I mean, fiance.
Especially for Grandma Sherry, Beyonce.
Oh, no, Grandma Sherry, she cracked me up. She's like, I always thought she was saying Beyonce. I love Grandma Sherry. I just want to squeeze her.
I always imagine Cletus in his overalls, but with thigh-high sort of silver sequin boots, doing the single ladies dance.
Oh God! Now I got that in
That's
my
why they
head.
won't actually get
man.
married, because he's really into single ladies.
Oh God, she'd kill him. All right, y'all. We appreciate y'all for hanging out with us tonight. It's been fun.
Thank you all for being here. We'll see you soon.
Yep.
All right.
Do us a
Thank you for coming
favor
up,
if you
Dave.
haven't done so yet. Please hit that thumbs up.
And make sure you are over at 6 Ups here in a little bit.
Yeah, 6 Up has been her last live. If you didn't see, it was fantastic. It was wonderful to see another side of Ben Hill Road. And for the people who live in Tennessee, it must have been a nice change to not have your area absolutely slated. Oh, good news going live as well.
Has somebody from Tennessee, I say thank you. It is nice.
It is.
All
It
right.
is really good.
All right, everyone. I'll see you over at 6 Ups.
Good night.
Good night.
Don't like what we do, then you can hit the X. Don't like what we say, you can hit the X. Don't wanna join the crew, you can hit the X. You don't have to stay, you can hit the X. This is not a hostage situation, you can hit the X.
You're embarrassing yourself. Go to bed.